All right, a little bit of a delayed start, but hi, everybody. Meteorologist Rod Hill coming to you from the Portland, Vancouver area on a Monday, late afternoon / early evening. Hey, I do the mornings on KGW TV in Portland, if you don't know, morning meteorologist. And one of the stories we had today were um, a wildfire, or at least a few, or maybe it was a few fires in California. Same thing up in Oregon. I think there's one in Central Oregon, and then there was a fire up in Washington. And so I thought it'd be a good time to show you an update on what is generally positive news from the meteorology chair that I sit in. So to the left we go, and this is the current U.S. drought monitor. So where you see white, which is most of Oregon, not only no drought, but precip tables or levels for the last 6 months to 12 months are generally showing good amounts. So healthy amounts of precip. The yellow is not drought, which is up and down parts of the Cascades, but it's areas considered below normal precipitation for the current quarter, if you will. So generally speaking, Oregon is drought free and great news. And Washington's not bad. You can see much of Western Washington up over the Willapa Hills, no drought, good healthy amounts of precip. You can see the yellow and then slash the tan is moderate drought, mainly on the east slope of the Washington Cascades. And then there's a mix of either healthy amounts of precip or just slightly below normal across the east. But clearly, even much of Washington is really not in drought. Now, to the right, this is the outlook through the end of August. Notice, this is terrific news. This keeps all of Oregon out of drought. How about that? Now, the bad news is our neighbors up north, it does increase and put most of Washington in the coming 2 months in a moderate drought, and then more of an extreme drought where you see the darker browns, which is part of the central and northern Washington Cascades, and especially over on the east slopes. Now, keep in mind as we look at all of this, that during this past winter, we had a heavier snowpack in Oregon than Washington did. But on the flip side, some good news. Over the last month plus, we've had heavier rain amounts from spring storms up in Washington than we have here in Oregon. So hopefully that's kind of balanced things out somewhat. But overall, especially for Oregon, the news is really, really great. And I think you can clearly see that tale being told. What about the outlook? So we know that this Monday is the finale of a cool weather pattern with some showers, which we've had. Quite frankly, we've had more rain scattered showers today than I thought we would, which is good news, of course. We start to get sunny, we warm up tomorrow, and we still have a chance, I'll show you in a moment, of 90-degree temperatures on Thursday and Friday, or at least close to it here in the Willamette Valley. But now, once you get past this week and into next week, so June 24th is a week from today, next Monday through the 30th. Notice this puts the Northwest back in a below normal temperature pattern with chances of rain, at least here in Western Oregon and Western and Central Washington. So more potentially good news to kind of keep a weather pattern overall that's holding fire season back somewhat, okay? So, so far we've only had the two 90-degree days, and they were only 90, 91 back in May for Portland. So, and only, I think, 3 80-degree days this June so far, meaning the rest of the days this month on the 17th day have been 60s and 70s. That's good, right? Okay. Momentous Wealth Podcast. Please remember that. Look for that logo, Momentous Wealth Podcast. You can search it in Apple Podcast and Spotify. You'll see a whole library of different investment podcasts aimed at educating you on the market and different investing strategies from Todd Pisarcik's team at Momentous Wealth Management, licensed in Oregon and Washington. A big thank you to them for sponsoring what I do here. Okay, I do want to show you 66 degrees, which was my forecast high for today. So we're kind of right on the money there. That's the current temp. Radar is still showing some scattered showers. This is current the last hour or two. Not much, but some. And I do want to flip and show you my imagery page. So this is all data that you can get on my weather site, portlandweather.com. I hope you'll take advantage. Here's the wider Northwest radar showing scattered showers out over the Blue Mountains and even in the Pendleton area. And then if we just scroll down, I want to show you, here's on the left. So on the right, this is old, Saturday, May 25th. And I'm not sure the UW is going to renew this image. I'm trying to figure that out. But over on the left, the 500 millibar flows, this is current, this is correct. So if you see where the contours dip, this is looping the last few hours. But right in here, current, there's the axis of the coldest air and most active precip, and that's now over into Idaho. So we're in a northwest flow on the back of the main trough, and this rising pressure ridge will continue to move in tomorrow. The chance of showers ends tonight, and then we'll go sunny and warm tomorrow and for a few days, and we'll hold off any chances of moisture. We talked about the snow yesterday up at Timberline. They had what, 6 to 7 inches Saturday into Saturday night. They had another inch or so on the ground early this morning, and it's only been in the low to mid 30s up there. Snow level today's been 5 to 6,000 feet. There's the camera at 2:05 this afternoon, showing the parking lot's melted off, but definitely fresh snow cover. So that's kind of exciting news. The warm-up, though, starts tomorrow. 60 at Government Camp at 4,000 feet, 60. 71 Wednesday, 70s on Thursday, near 80 on Friday, and then cooler into the weekend, that chance of showers on Sunday that we've been talking about. So with all of that said, got it. I meant to load up and track the air mass maps because they're really impressive, and I will do that tomorrow, I promise. They definitely show the hotter air coming out of the desert Southwest, protruding northward Thursday and Friday into Oregon and Washington. That's why we're still saying there could be 90-degree temperatures on Thursday and Friday. We'll show that tomorrow. It will be my big story. It's what we're really going to be tracking. I apologize. I thought I had that loaded and I don't. But right now, 72 down in Medford. Here's the forecast looking forward. Warming tomorrow, 82. Then look at Wednesday, 90, 92 Thursday, 96 Friday, mid-90s on Saturday, cooling down on Sunday, Monday, all dry. Central Oregon. This is a dry forecast. 74 tomorrow, 80s on Wednesday, Thursday, near 90 on Friday, 90s on Saturday, a bit of a cool off on Sunday to Monday, but staying dry. Let's bounce it over to Newport along the coast. This is a dry forecast. There is a chance, I think, on Sunday that the models are underplaying right now. But generally, this is 60s and pretty comfortable on the coast. Let's see, is Astoria showing the same thing? Astoria does get up to 70 on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. That's believable to me. The flow pattern goes kind of north-northeast. There could be, this is Seaside. Seaside could easily be mid-70s. Certainly on Friday, if not Thursday, and maybe there's even an 80-degree temperature in there. Again, Thursday, Friday, when the valley gets warm and hot, it should be sunshine at the coast with warming temperatures. The forecast usually kind of lags when we're looking at that type of a warm-up. Here's from the Weather Service, Seattle, 75 by Wednesday, 80 Thursday, that's warm for them, 83 Friday, cooling down into the weekend. There's a chance of rain Sunday, I'm going to add, and into Monday. And with that said, here's Portland's forecast. So sunny, 74 tomorrow after any early clouds. And then here's the warm-up, 85 on Wednesday, Juneteenth. I think it makes sense that we're near 90 on Thursday. I'm going to leave it at 89, but maybe we hit 90. If we hit 90 Thursday, we absolutely do it again on Friday. I don't see any extreme heat. I've got 92 on Friday. And then still warm but cooling on Saturday, a shower chance on Sunday. And then Monday is morning clouds, I think, to afternoon sun and temperatures in the 70s, which is what this shows. So that is your update. Again, tomorrow we'll really tackle that track of the air mass, the warming air mass, and get the latest on how warm it could be or not be on this coming Thursday and Friday. For now, I'm Rod Hill. Thanks for subscribing. I'll talk to you soon.